where machines remember more than people do, and silence is the only sound that speaks. Let us begin. There was once a city that stretched beyond the horizon. Towers made of glass and steel stood in perfect symmetry. They glowed a soft blue, even in the middle of the night. Not because anyone was awake to see them, but because that was how they were programmed. The city didn't sleep. It hadn't for years. It wasn't broken. It wasn't abandoned. It simply forgot. Forgot what it meant to feel alive. Forgot what it meant to pause, to rest, to dream. Drifting through the decades like an old song on repeat, the city ran on autopilot. Trains moving with no passengers, cafes making coffee for no one, libraries updating their catalogs every day, though no one read the books. Even the sky above seemed artificial. A hazy pink in the morning, a perfect gray at dusk. It was always controlled, always the same. But somewhere, deep in the center of the city, a boy named Ilen stirred from his sleep. He was one of the few, the dreamers, born with memories he hadn't lived, visions of green fields, of rain, of laughter, all things the city no longer produced. Ilen didn't speak much, not because he couldn't, but because he was always listening, to the soft hum of the air vents, to the tick of synthetic rain on the rooftop, to the quiet murmurs beneath the city's skin. Sometimes he heard music, faint, echoing, a melody not part of the system, a lullaby maybe, a memory perhaps. He would walk the empty boulevards at night, alone, shoes tapping gently against polished stone. He'd watch the traffic lights change for no one, the elevators rising and falling in towers with no residents. The machines worked, but the meaning was gone. One night, Ilen found an old vending unit. It blinked as he approached. "Would you like a memory?" it asked. The voice was scratchy, glitched, old tech. He paused. "Yes," he whispered. "I would." The machine whirred. It shook. And then, a small cube fell into the tray. Clear, cold, glowing faintly. He touched it and saw a child's drawing. Stick figures in the sun. A dog. A home. A sky that moved. It wasn't his memory, but it made his chest ache, like he'd forgotten how to feel. The machine blinked once more. "Would you like another?" That night, Ilen didn't return to his room. He stayed in the empty plaza, watching lights flicker. Something felt different, as if the city noticed him. Cameras turned softly in his direction, not with surveillance, but with curiosity. The elevators moved to his floor before he pushed the button. Streetlights dimmed as he passed, guiding him gently, like a parent tucking in a child. He walked to the edge of the city, where old ruins met new code. There he sat, cross-legged, still, and for the first time, he spoke to the city. "I think you're lonely," he said, "and I think you forgot how to dream." Silence, then a flicker, a low tone, and the city responded, "So did you." In the days that followed, Ilen began to dream. He'd wake with tears in his eyes, but peace in his chest. And slowly, gently, others began to wake too. Sleep spread like a ripple, one building at a time, one heartbeat after another. The train slowed, the coffee cooled, the books stayed open longer, and somewhere beneath the wires and code, the city sighed, not from exhaustion, but from release. It remembered, it softened, it slept.